I'm Steve,
I'm Tom.
and this is Demagogue News with Things You Need to Know About, Episode 18. The wall just got 1 foot higher. Texas tea has just become free. Winners and losers. And my favorite ice cream.
I believe it's our favorite ice creams.
Our favorite ice cream.
So selfish.
What's going on, Tom?
Just got done with another riveting press conference.
Ooh, I know, right? It's like there's something brand new with the Rona, right?
I mean,
All these new things are happening.
they brought out all your classics, like I did the travel ban.
Did Fauci make an appearance?
Great. No, actually, Dr. Fauci was not there.
What about Burks?
I mean, she has to showcase her newest scarf, so of course
she's a
was
scarf
there.
game, man. That's gonna be the new trend.
It's gonna be
the new trend.
Fall catalog. I'm telling you,
man.
hot stuff.
Burke Fall 2020, dude. Like, get on the train, people.
Yeah, get on your Burks fashion.
Lace Burke fashion.
Unfortunately, the slow the spread sheet didn't make an appearance. Otherwise, though, pretty much the main takeaway is that they've upped the tech on testing methods. So, like,
Makes sense.
Infrared temperature testing, which China has had, but they've also had the virus for longer than us.
Do they say it's like the handheld things, or is it gonna be like a flare camera that could just like see people?
I think it's a flare camera.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a little sci-fi. And then they're making swabs out of polyester now. I guess a lot of cotton swabs were coming from Italy, which is like the worst.
That's
place.
a little awkward.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, did it? Don't we make a lot of cotton?
Oh boy.
I mean,
Man.
didn't we like? What are we importing cotton for?
I honestly don't think that we do that anymore. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's like Vietnam and like Southeast Asia does the cotton.
The cotton industry coming back. Oh,
I mean,
God.
they did. That being said, that was a big topic, which I mean, it normally is, and it's normally a big talking point for the right is localizing industries.
I think that's a big conversation that's happening everywhere. Because, I mean, the big selling point is if these medications are made somewhere else, and then something like this happens, and then they don't ship it to us because they have to use it themselves, I can't blame that country for helping their own countrymen.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't. You can't. I mean, yeah, sell it to us, but like, if you won't, like,
I mean, if this pandemic has exposed anything, it's been the weakness of globalism. It's the fact that if we're interdependent, then if one domino falls, the rest of them fall.
Or if the situation happens where you cannot be interdependent, well, then you're all shit out of luck.
Yeah.
And this is one of those situations where that is the opposite of what you want to do. Yeah.
So, yeah, speaking on that, I guess the U.S., we're going to start shipping out ventilators to third world countries that don't really have the means of production to ramp those up.
They didn't seize the means of production. How disappointing.
Yeah, right? Shucks, they should have listened to episode 4. It's like a running thing.
No,
at this
that's
point.
exactly. Episode 4. People just listen to it. It's wonderful. Put our hearts into it. Episode 4. Then you can get in on the joke.
For real.
Anything else happen?
Well, they talked about 163 miles of a beautiful, tall, dark, and handsome border wall.
There you go. I think it's been at $1.68 for a while now.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone. I think it's been like that for a couple months, actually.
Probably, but they just reintroduced it like it was new news. And
There you go. Just
last I checked,
change the garnish and like change plates and boom, brand new dish.
But the U.S.-Mexico border wall, like the actual length of the border,
It's a couple thousand miles.
yeah, definitely much longer than.
So we're at like 5%. 5%.
Not even. It's like people could just go around the damn wall. Like, do you have a decently durable vehicle? Like, congrats. Just take a nice scenic drive.
Go fast.
You can get to the other side.
Figure
of
it
that
out. But the wall got a little bit higher because right after that press conference, Trump said that he will be moving in legislation via an executive order to temporarily ban all immigration. Just a total nobody comes in that wants to be here.
Boy.
And the wall's 10 feet higher.
I'm bang bang triggered.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean you can't travel here. And the travel bans from China, Europe, Asia, and South Korea, those are still in effect. Canada, Mexico, those are still in effect. but that's for travel. If you want to immigrate here, everyone just went to the back of the line. Everyone just nope, stop. And no one's gonna like that, but might it be necessary?
I mean,
I
he
don't
might be
know.
called like a racist or a xenophobe, but
That's nothing new.
yeah, he's got nothing to fear on that front.
No,
So it's
nothing hasn't been called out yet already.
And honestly, it's not completely unreasonable, especially if this person has applied at a port of entry and they actually aren't inside of the country yet.
But there's still the international space, that kind of thing you're talking about.
Or they could be applying through the U.S. Embassy in whichever country they're applying for citizenship. So we obviously don't want to bring them if they're a carrier, potentially.
Right. The operative word being temporary. We'll see how long temporary is. As Tom has always claimed, government likes to take it and not give it back. So, but I'm sure they'll go away. After all the Rona fears are all over, right?
I mean, we can't stop immigration forever.
No, we
gotta keep the gene pool fresh.
As much as Trump is terrible, I hate all immigrants. We need immigrants. I believe America takes in more than 1 million immigrants to the system a year. We need them.
Yeah, and a lot of these immigrants, they've got something to bring to the table. So definitely, it is the brain drain. But I
assume some are good people.
We want those good people.
Yeah, those are great people to have.
Brain and some drain.
Yeah.
Jeez. So
is that what we're doing to India with all the engineers?
Yes, we're definitely taking them from there.
And Filipinos, like all the nurses, the medical.
Yep.
Take them all.
Just taking the best of everybody's population. So definitely, if we had a scorecard up in front of us, losers, potential immigrants,
winners. We don't know yet. I mean, it's only been a day. Hasn't actually gone into law yet, so figure it out. In other news, things that have gone into law, as in have fucked things up royally. This was on the press conference. You may have seen an article that said that oil has reached under $0. The hell does that mean?
It's in the negatives now.
It's the negatives.
So, negative $37 for 1 barrel of oil, and what does that mean, Steve?
So specifically with Texas Oil, the stock company with oil futures, previously a couple months ago, oil was about $60 a barrel, decent price. The Rona hits were at $18. But recently, after the OPEC Plus meeting, in which there was almost a financial oil collapse if these oil-producing countries didn't make a deal, everyone's trying to sell all their oil. So there's now an oversupply, and at this point now, no one can store the oil because when you buy it, it's 55-gallon drum is 55 gallons. They're basically saying they will pay you to take it from them. The cost of the storage fee.
Oh, yeah.
Which is $37 and some change.
If you were looking for like a get-rich-quick scheme, this is your time.
Well, the problem is you need to have a storage facility that can carry oil.
Yeah, it's called a garage. It's called park on the damn street and fill your garage with barrels of oil.
Crude oil. There you go. You got a backyard. You don't care about the environment, Republicans. You buy that oil. Support your country.
America needs you.
Support Texas. Buy their oil.
Do you support local businesses? Do you really?
So there's a very good chance that gas may become, maybe for I think like 3 weeks, it's gonna be fucking cheap. It's gonna be fucking cheap ass oil because gas is gonna fly. Now the thing is though is that I wouldn't also be surprised if it doesn't change at all because at this point gasoline is a commodity. You don't want gasoline. You need gasoline, but also it's the quarantine. Where are you going, Tom?
Yeah, nobody's like...
I ain't going nowhere.
I mean, I'd go for walks, which requires 0 gallons of
gasoline.
gasoline.
But that fuel is fucking food in the fridge.
Yeah.
Not, exploding dinosaurs. So...
There's plants in there too, Stevie.
It's actually plankton. It's plankton and moss.
Like phytoplankton?
Yeah. From thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, it all settled down. And it's all plankton.
Dude, I'm just imagining that like Trump teaching class, like millions of years ago. That's a big number. That's a lot
I
of
know,
zeros.
as my favorite book says, it's only 6,000 years, but we'll put that aside because some people, I don't know who these people are. Nobody knows who they are actually. Believe it was millions of years. I don't know. We'll go with that today. I don't know. Fake news.
Yeah, evolution questionable. They've those evolutionists. They've done some things that let's be honest here. Not so good.
Not so good. not, not great. Not great. I think Nancy Pelosi's part of it. It's terrible. Yeah. So gas prices. We'll see how that goes. See if Texas. Well, our plan to move in Texas might fall apart if we can't be roughnecks in Texas. If oil costs nothing.
I mean, come on. There's other industries in Texas. Like
No, there's not.
We could be in a mariachi band. That's an industry.
Tú hablas español. You don't speak Spanish.
I'm taking lessons during the quarantine.
Well, I can play. I can almost play guitar. I could be the bass acoustic guy.
Yeah.
Or I can play the trumpet. There you go.
And I'll shake maracas.
There you go.
This.
Perfect.
So definitely OPEC Plus, big loser.
Big loser. Winner. 7-Elevens, because they'll get people inside the 7-Eleven with $1.79 on the on the thingamabob on the street. Yeah.
Or like just anyone with a car is definitely a winner in this situation.
Especially when we have no money because we're not working. So hey, there you go.
We're working on this podcast.
Norway might fall apart, but whatever.
Well, oh yeah, actually, I would love to cover that. Check back with us in like 4 weeks, and we will cover Norway.
There you go.
This hellscape.
All right.
Jeez. So, speaking of losers, you want to know who's really losing right now during the quarantine? 22 million Americans who lost their jobs due to it.
Yeah. Winners.
Dogs.
Big grocery. Man, Albertsons making that dough. Or like
the Walton's pretty.
We were just in Walmart. Like, is there more business than ever that Walmart's having right now?
Yes. The lines are ridiculous.
Fucking absolutely. Absolutely. And how many people are cashiers for?
Yeah.
How many? And now
they really haven't ramped up staff.
Most of these, there's now a lot more scan and go, do it yourself type deal. I don't subscribe to that. I don't work at Walmart. I don't have to do it. I don't do it myself. That's how it is. If it's one item, sure. But if I don't work there.
Well, plus you got to think the screens could have COVID-19.
Yeah, the dude's hands might have it too. I don't know. The freaking the conveyor belt's got it. Whatever.
I mean, I see them like wipe down the conveyor belt and wear like gloves.
I don't know. But they still have because they always have like 20 lanes. They have the front of the store is just all the way down, and they have 5 people running the entire area.
Yeah.
So now, with the most business ever, how do they not have more I've seen them hiring here. How are there not people that are counting money and putting shit in bags?
Probably because people aren't applying.
There is no way that people aren't applying.
I'm not applying.
We're anecdotal evidence, Tom. I'm not applying either. But I'm not going to work at Walmart because I'm not that hard up for money. But guess what? If I had $12 in my pocket and I needed money tomorrow, I'd go work at Walmart, McDonald's, whatever. I don't care. So there's people out there. Why aren't they? I'm angry, Tom. I'm angry. It can take 20, 30 minutes waiting. It's the most first white privilegey, first world problemly thing in the world, but in my quarantine, I want fast groceries.
Now, welcome to Bernie Sanders' America.
And this is boring. It's the worst trade deal in the history of ever.
Jeez. So, another big loser here, hospitals, non-elective surgeries are out the window, so they can't really, they're actually having to cut staff at a lot of these hospitals, which is weird, because guess who the winner is on this side?
Hospitals. Because they're making that dough because all these things are federally funded. So if you have the COVID, if you got the Rona, you get the federal government's going to pay that hospital a little extra or for the entire treatment. So they got basically as many patients as they can handle. You know who was also a loser? Hospital employees. Because they're just getting railroaded to the ground.
They're making bank. Lives are shattered.
They're making all that overtime. They are making a lot of money, but at what cost?
Possibly their lives, their family.
Yeah. You know who is a winner? Our sponsors today for episode 18. Today's episode is sponsored by Michelob Ultra. Get ready to break into a fresh new taste with Michelob Ultra Infusions Lime and Prickly Pear Cactus, a brand new beer using exotic flavors from prickly pear, a cactus with a sweet, refreshing essence. At only 95 calories and only 5 grams of carbohydrates, it's the most efficient way to get drunk deliciously. You like Ultra Lime, right?
That's smooth.
I'm drinking it. We're drinking it right now. I mean, it's pretty great stuff.
Better than like one of your garbage malt liquor seltzers. Like,
Ugh, some of those are whack. Yeah. For a flavored beer, I think it is it's up there with Anheuser-Busch's option, but it's a little sour even. It's got a little bit of a sour thing going on. It's really good.
would recommend.
So if you do want to drink some weak sauce, White Claw, or Truly, reach for Mich Ultra Infusions Lime and Prickly Pear.
This episode is also sponsored by Sexo Sentido. Based in Colombia, this sex toy company has been rising in sales 50% thanks to people getting to know themselves a little better this quarantine season.
How about that?
Are you locked up alone? Well, Sexo Sentido allows you to pay for pleasure without getting arrested. My sixth sense is tingling that you'll visit their website today. Pongo Caldido de oferte TGN con un 25% de descuento.
All right. Who else we got for winners and losers, Tom? Winners right now, in my head, freshmen in high school. I mean, they just got out of middle school. It's their first year of high school, and then we got to finish it. Amazing. Freshman year, my freshman year was hard. My freshman year was rough. I went to new school. I was not popular at all. If I could have skipped the last part of freshman year, I would have been so happy. How was your freshman year? What did you do?
Pretty okay.
He's
pretty average. Would it have been
school.
cool to skip the last part of it? Definitely. Yeah. But do you know who doesn't want to skip the last part of their school year?
Seniors.
Yeah. So you get gypped out of prom. You get gypped out of your ceremony.
You're not going to see these people for probably a long time. All your friends, there's going to be like one or two left that actually give a shit about you. And this is your last hurrah of being on the head of the class. And you get fucked. Unfortunate. Because I love my senior year. My senior year was great.
Awesome.
Senior year was the best.
So, also shout out to my sister who's a senior in high school. Very sorry.
Yeah,
she's missing out on that.
Class of 2020. Sorry. That's all I gotta say.
Hindsight is 2020.
Hey, but not the Rona.
God. Zooming out from normal people, celebrity Instagram accounts are definitely a loser on this.
Yeah, after that Imagine thing. You lose. You
oh yeah,
lose.
that was what was that?
Imagine no
Actually,
possessions. Excuse me, as you live in your $20 bazillion house with your 11 cars, a maid, a chef, and I'm sorry, Ellen, this is like jail? Yeah, I wish I was in your jail, Ellen. Yeah. It's only a 20,000 square foot house.
Her ceiling is high. What can I say? And you think that she sponsors that heads up game, she would have enough going on with that, maybe play it with some friends digitally.
It'd be cool if you did virtual heads up with people. Ellen, talk to us. We'll get it's Illusion Media Company. We got you. Go on Zoom. Do whatever. Play heads up virtually with other people. Figure it out.
I mean, you can do it on House Party already, like we did it.
But is that Heads Up?
Yeah, it was Heads Up.
Is that a branded product?
It is.
That Ellen owns? No.
I think she sponsors it. I don't want to say she owns it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was on her show. It's literally her face on the app. I don't know.
Yeah. Good marketing.
Yeah. Winners? OnlyFans. The amount of articles that come out about these people who are making their private porn cam websites, they're making it a hilarious amount of money.
Wait, what?
Yeah, OnlyFans. It's the evolution of cam girls.
No.
So chat and da 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 da, and there's a chick da da da. Some of these like $10,000-$15,000 last month.
Holy Christ!
Oh my God!
Talk about winning during the quarantine.
Jeez, if someone's profiting, it's girls with promiscuous ideals. They're making cash, and I can only imagine the company OnlyFans. They host everything. They're probably taking that 5%.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube takes like 45%. So they get whatever their cut is. You donate $5 and they get $4, whatever it is. They're making dough. Invest OnlyFans. They go IPO, you buy that.
Definitely, yeah.
You buy that.
Buy into that stuff.
I don't have my Series 6 license, so don't take that for a grain of salt. But if you see that, think about telling someone else to buy it, all right? That's money right there.
We're not sponsored by OnlyFans. I just like to get that out there.
Yeah, no, not yet. We'll chat with them.
Oh, man. Guess getting away from the very the sacrilegious topic of cam girls. One of the big losers here is a house pet, our favorite, cats.
Animals, they get a funny one. Winners for sure, dogs.
Yeah, dogs are so happy that their humans are just...
They're best friends here all the time, but like cats, like, this prick won't get at it. Like, bro, just fucking feed me and leave me alone. No, you're just hanging.
Yeah, he's
and
like
then your
pissy.
little badass kids won't leave me alone. Aren't they in school? Like, little cat watch, like 3 past the freckle. Why aren't they in school?
He had all their schedules memorized. And
Yeah,
then just...
I piss in one of their beds. You blame it on the kid. It's a great deal. Yeah, these cats must be pissed out there.
You bastards are always in the house trying to pet me and
Fuck,
pull
your
me
little
out
kid
from the
pulling me
dresser.
in my tail. I can't get a break around in here.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. At least they're feeding me.
Yeah, that's the number one need for cats.
Yeah, and another winner, for sure, super pot smokers. Winners.
Oh yeah, happy 420 to all of our
yeah.
Rastafarian faithful.
Yeah, if you told someone who's a super weed smoker that in a couple months that nobody can go to work and you can only go to the grocery store and the weed store and you had to stay home, they wouldn't believe you. But hey, that's the universe we're in right now. It's great. Losers, alcoholics need friends.
Oh yeah, people like bar people. Your life is miserable.
Yeah,
are you a club girl?
The real winos, or they go. Yeah, it's sour pickings for you because you don't drink at home. That's boring. You go out. Well, it doesn't happen anymore. So, why don't you go face on your favorite bartender and ask him how to make a drink? That's all you got.
I mean, do Zoom happy hours, I guess. It's just not the same.
No, and there's no machines. You can't keep tapping the fucking machine all the time.
I mean, that being said, I'm sure DUI is pretty down.
DUI is probably down. But also, I bet DUIs are probably up because nobody's driving. So, but drunks always still drive because you got to get another beer run.
I guess your logic isn't terrible.
I wouldn't be surprised if the DUI rate doesn't change. If it just stays at the same, because the same amount of people that would have gotten DUIs are still driving.
But a lot of them are people who go out to like bars and stuff. Like I would predict a drop in DUIs.
No, some drop, but I don't think it'd be drastic. I think it'd be like, oh wow, just because no one's on the road because of the quarantine, you drive drunk? Like seriously?
I mean, some people would. I bet you it's like, wow, there's nobody else on this road.
Woo, all right, let's go.
Swerving and shit.
Well, that's the thing though, is like now you're the only one on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So
like
when the cops sitting behind the the sign, it's like, oh, it's the first asshole I've seen in 2 hours. I don't care what's happening. I'm pulling that asshole over.
Yeah, hey, the end of the month is right around the corner.
We got a quota. I got 7 more people in the next 2 days, so I got to get people. Yeah. Definitely working out for them.
Yeah, don't drive drunk, folks.
Mad.
Jeez. Speaking of a state with a lot of DUIs, definitely one of the losers here, Governor Gretchen Whitmer of Michigan.
The great state of Michigan. She is losing. She is like oil stock right now.
She is. So going back to, was it 2 episodes ago?
Yes, it was last episode.
Last episode.
17.
So Gretchen Whitmer, I guess the protest against her was actually because she was talking about extending the quarantine. That's what originally sparked the protest. And then she threatened to just make it even longer than before, like just throwing gasoline on the fire.
So apparently in Michigan, when we go to, there's many stores that are closed. 99% of stores are closed. Only the big dogs that sell important things are open. But I was able to buy a PlayStation. I could buy other random crap that I want to get. I'm not just buying groceries. I have the capability to go to a store and buy different things. Apparently in Michigan, they have roped off non-essential material, quote-unquote non-essential things in Walmarts. You cannot buy those things right now.
Yeah, so if you want a pillow, for instance,
fuck you.
Good luck.
You want to do some gardening? You need a rake? Fuck you. You want to buy a bicycle for? Nope, no bicycles.
I mean, hell, on top of that, in Michigan, you also can't go to your beach house, which a lot of people have beach houses on like the Great Lakes.
Can't go to your beach house. What do you mean?
Yeah, like like people aren't allowed to go to their second homes in the state of Michigan.
So maybe it's not all of the people's fault. I think maybe Gretchen kind of fucked that one up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. We were saying in the last episode that all governors, like their response
They're all doing the same fucking thing.
The response is very similar, but some governors, like Governor Whitmer's approach, just seems to be to piss people off.
It's draconian. That's the word that's going around. It's draconian.
Yeah, it's overused. I hate that buzzword.
Yeah. So, and what does that mean?
I don't know. It's probably from Draco.
Not good. Like, yeah.
Like draconian
old,
is like,
old,
oh yeah, really overbearing.
Yeah,
or
old
like,
and like old timey, like medieval.
Yeah, it's people use it for anything. Like, so
he's a demagogue. News. Yeah, and she definitely lost. Tom said it first. She was in the running as Veep. She was in the running.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
She could have,
man.
might have, would have, should have maybe.
Yeah.
You know, if the world didn't end, because both Biden and Bernie were stalwarts on there, we're going to have a woman. Not the best person, a woman. Whether that was a woman or not, doesn't matter.
I could
Weird.
always pick the best woman.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You know. And apparently it's not Gretchen Whitmer anymore.
No.
She is out. The winner of that, nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Because people live in Michigan, they're having a shitty time.
The winner is whoever Joe Biden picks as his VP.
I guess, like, you know, I mean, it's cool to say that you were, you know, candidate. You were a VP candidate.
Yeah, but there's no like actual evidence of it either. Like we've just been speculating.
No, I saw it on major news media.
Okay, that's
that the talk was that Gretchen could have been a shoulda, would have been a something.
I mean, it's not in writing. I don't take it. I don't count
M&M
it.
right there. Yeah, but no, it's not like Biden's gonna win. So like, it'd be cool on my resume. I was a candidate for VP.
Well, yeah, then you're scot free. Like you never made any decisions or
Yeah,
like, had to do anything.
my name was said somewhere, and I said yes. So
and I debated Mike Pence, and he was mean.
and he didn't like gay people. Yeah, it's Mike Pence.
That's not even news.
That's not even news. All right, we got for other winners.
Oh, dude, this one's a good one. Like, if we're still on politicians, winner is Nancy Pelosi's fridge because that thing is stocked with ice cream.
So apparently that fridge is like $20,000
yeah,
with the glass. It's like a double fridge. It's hilariously expensive.
dude, she knows how to live, man.
This actually makes tons of money.
Ballin'.
Good for Pelosi. What does she do? What's her job? Make $170 a year? Yeah, man. She must have been budgeting for a long time to buy that fridge.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure.
Never got a gift.
Yeah.
From anyone.
Yeah. On the James Corden show, you know, they interview at her house and showed off this amazing fridge with ice cream. I mean, that fridge is sweet, bro. It's sweet. Hey. Losers, anyone who watched that was disgusting to watch. Oh, I'm the other politician, and I'm gonna show how cool my house is.
Yeah. Also, to be a politician who tries to espouse, like, oh yeah, I stand up for the disenfranchised,
The little man. Yeah.
And then you have this.
Your fridge is the cost of a car I wish I could buy.
Yeah. Legit. So, and if you're watching James Corden, shame on you. Shame on you. How dare you?
Watch old reruns of other talk shows. Come on.
I don't find James Corden funny.
No,
I'm
he's
sorry.
terrible.
He's like the most appeasing. Like he tries way too hard to get people to like him.
Who's the guy before him?
I don't even remember.
No, he's actually amazing. He's the greatest show.
The greatest show ever?
No, he was the greatest late night ever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate myself.
It wasn't Jay Leno.
No, it wasn't Jay Leno.
Because that was Jimmy Fallon's.
No, he's Scottish.
Oh, Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson.
Yeah.
Craig Ferguson might have been the
figured-
greatest late night talk show person on the history of the planet, and you could prove that scientifically. And who replaced him? A milquetoast, no one cares minor actor / barely a comedian from the UK who ran the show into the ground.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
It's not edgy anymore.
Carpool karaoke was very popular.
That's the one.
Yeah, that is his
the one
that's
thing.
His shtick. Their approach wasn't bad at first. You know, let's look for somebody from the same island. But after that, gets kind of bad. Like
Craig Ferguson. First of all, Craig Ferguson's an American. He became a citizen.
I said from, didn't I? He's
Yeah,
from Scotland.
He's got a tattoo of snakes. Like he is.
Yeah.
He pisses red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
He needs to go to a
don't get me wrong,
doctor.
He's one of my favorite expats.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as like James Corden hosted the Grammys was in 2018. It was just how hard he tries to get people's like affection. He's like, "Ha, Jay-Z, I'll take you around Brooklyn and show you."
He's not from the ghetto of
Please like me. Like, awful. I hate that guy. He's like
that is exactly what
he's a
James
bitch-ass
Corden
doughboy.
sounds like. He does want people to love. He does the same thing that Jimmy Fallon does.
Yeah.
We're friends, right? Like, no, just fucking talk. Like, it's a talk show.
Nobody likes that
It's
guy.
not
who
a
doesn't
laugh
have
at your
identity.
guests when they say anything show. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like laughing, like laughing to get people to also laugh with you. I guess.
No. I think all the people there the live audience, I feel like they have a sign like a laugh at this.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely an applause
gay.
sign.
Lame.
Lights up. Yeah, it's pretty weak toast.
Speaking of ice cream,
Oh yeah, though.
and Nancy Pelosi apparently had like 14 different, 14 more than that, maybe like 20 different flavors of ice
I
cream.
want to say it was like 14, but still, that's a good selection.
That's when another person has one, maybe two if they're an ice cream aficionado. You have 14. How much fucking ice cream do you eat, Nancy Pelosi?
I mean, it's kept her alive this long, right? Isn't she
Between
pushing,
that and
like,
gin,
80?
like
yeah,
she's doing great.
yeah, that's the diet I want to be on. If that gets her to that point in life, I want to do that too.
I'm 97 years old, and I've been drinking Hendrick's gin and Blue Bunny.
But that got Steve and I thinking, like, obviously it's the quarantine, but you still got to treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
So what are your favorite quarantine ice cream picks?
Quarantine ice cream? Well, since I believe they are still open, the easiest one to get, as of right now, anywhere in the United States, get that goddamn DQ soft serve.
Ooh, that's a classic.
Get it with and then they pour it out, and then you do the dunk in the chocolate. Ooh. And I mean, pretty clean.
Yeah.
They're always
no
wearing gloves. You got the cone with the paper, and easy to handle in the drive-through. You get like the double serve, so it's pretty tall. Share it with somebody that is also clean. Actually, no. Get your own ice cream.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
sharing.
no sharing.
Never mind.
This is DQ we're talking about.
Ace memories. Me and my mom would do that. We get ice cream, and it's wholesome. All right, it's my thing. Yeah, that's DQ. What's yours?
I mean, you're a little bit more adventurous than me. I think I would just stay inside and get that.
You still gotta go to the grocery store.
Okay, that's fair.
So you already.
I'll just go in my hazmat suit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with probably the Blue Bunny cotton candy flavored.
Yeah, cotton candy.
Yeah, I mess with cotton candy. And then if you put pop
Is it a
rocks
sherbet
in
or is it milk
it's
ice cream?
ice cream.
Milk
Milk
ice
ice cream. Yeah.
It's like, is it pink and blue?
Pink or blue. Either or, but I would take either. But going off of DQ, I'm not gonna lie, like vanilla ice cream, Old Faithful, that's like my go-to. It's
I'm a vanilla man. The chocolate is very good. I can get down with some chocolate. Vanilla's good. Number 3, go back to DQ and get a goddamn Blizzard.
Oh yeah,
You
dude.
get a spoon with that.
How could
Boom.
I even forget?
That's even cleaner. It comes out of the machine. It's pasteurized. It's clean. Without a room. Here's a spoon. Boom. Reese's Pieces, Oreo,
that good.
Heath,
good.
100 bar. There. You don't have to go get the whole pint. Let it be known. That's a lot of effort to go buy the pint, and then it's cold and frozen, and then blah 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 blah.
Well, plus you don't want to get too fat during the
Yeah.
quarantine. So.
The beach will be open in some portion of the summer.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, you gotta look good, right? What you got?
Definitely. I'm gonna go with if Steak and Shake is still doing like handing out for drive-through, which I believe they are.
That's left field right there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with their Heath Bar shake. Pretty tight.
The Heath Bar DQ is good. I can imagine that theirs is pretty bomb as well.
Yeah,
That's a
would
good one.
recommend.
We gotta support these businesses, guys.
Yeah, get out there.
They're billionaire companies that can't afford not going a month or two without business. We gotta support them.
Only chains. Like,
Oh yeah, mom and pops, get out of here.
yeah, mom and pops. Yeah, I'm sorry that your SBA loan didn't work, but piss off.
Yeah, it's these billionaire
Going to
companies that we
McDonald's.
gotta support longer. Let's go left field right here.
Okay.
Let's get that French vanilla gelato.
Mm.
What's that company that comes? It comes in like the little glass ones. They're like Frelato, Elato.
Gelato.
No.
Wait,
The name
what
is
about it?
some
No
pun
idea.
on it. I had it once before. French vanilla. It's really yellow because they got egg yolk in it. Really rich gelato. It's not big and it's expensive, so you only get a small portion, but the quality. Get that. Watch you some Tiger King. Put some espresso on that. Make it an affogato. That's good.
Goodness. Jeez. One. I gotta pick another one. Okay.
Yeah, we got 3 each.
All right. So, picture this. It's 3:00 in the morning. You wake up with a craving,
Yeah.
but you don't go grocery shopping.
Uh-oh.
And what do you find in your freezer? Way in the back.
Otter Pops.
It is a Shamrock Shake that you forgot in there from 1 month ago.
You know, we just missed St. Patty's Day. If we had this a minute ago, we could have had the green ice. You know what? Do it yourself. That's mint chocolate chip.
Really?
Just throw some extra green in there.
Well, I'll be damned. I've been lied to my whole
So
life.
your answer is mint chocolate chip, baby. There you go. Now, were these flavors in Nancy Pelosi's fridge? That is the question. These are, I would say, America's top 6 favorite ice creams. Verified. We did polls between the two of us, and it's America's ice cream. Were these in Nancy's? If Nancy didn't have these in her fridge, is she an American?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
if she had Rocky Road, that's kind of a redemption. I feel like everybody's got that. Somewhere.
Everyone, yeah, but that's like the token ice cream.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it's kind of hard for us to call everybody not Americans when everybody has Rocky Road.
Yeah. I wish they had it without the almonds. I like just the marshmallows.
I mean, that's the best part, but sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, you know.
Like, put walnuts in there. I want walnuts.
Sometimes love is a choice, Steven, and you have to choose to love something even if it has faults, and that's Rocky Road. You know, you don't like the nuts, but the marshmallows.
Or you just find a Rocky Road with no nuts in it and just live
Now you're being
happily ever
extra.
after. Disney films do it all the time. My life is Disney. Come on. And that's it, folks. You got anything else, Tom?
You know, all I have to say is that the world gets really boring when everyone is stuck inside.
Yeah, this is a fun episode. It's a little different. You know, made it this far. You know, you must have liked it enough, right? Right?
Yeah, if you made it this far and you didn't tune out,
Yeah, pretty
I give you
decent.
props.
You know,
So definitely.
our news cycle is shit now, so we're just gonna make news about anything. This is news, man. This is that we just did a BuzzFeed article. We just did like a Vox winners and losers. That's like economics.
We're becoming the people we hated.
No,
We're Vox, we're
blend-
BuzzFeed.
We're just blending all of the companies. We're all of them. We're the avatar.
That's a good way to look
Yeah.
at it. Yeah, check us out on Facebook Live on Brunch Bang. That's Sunday mornings. Well, if you're on Pacific time.
10 p.m. PST. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard.
Nah, we did like 11 last time.
10 to 11 Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, keep your head on the swivel, folks.